When I was thinking about what I have learned during the last 2 months, budgeting was the first term that got stuck in my head. It is mostly because budgeting is extremely important not only in business but also in our everyday life. It is a detailed plan of future operating activities. Basically, it is a process of creating a plan to spend money. We all start with some sort of budget and we tend to spend it on unnecessary things, so we end up in debt. Therefore, budgeting is a useful tool which helps with the planning process to prioritize our spending and focus money on the things that are most important to us. In the business perspective, it is a core component of an organization's planning control system, summarizing the organization's financial activities. I have learned about the 5 purposes of budgeting, such as planning, communication and coordination, allocating resources, controlling profit, and operation and evaluation of performance and providing incentives. Budget has to be realistic and achievable to make people stay committed and motivated. A few issues have to be considered when talking about budgeting, such as budgetary slack, bedding the budget, and budget difficulty. One thing we have to always keep in mind is the goal congruence.
I do gain heaps of knowledge when engaging in this course, such as budgeting, job costing, financial and non-financial performance measure, and Excel. I really embrace and interested in non-financial performance measure as I got a chance to engage this through our assessment report. The most benefit of non-financial performance are help manager focus on longer-term goals and strategic along with the short-term. A good example in Quantas executive incentive are reflected state. Causal link between the measure of financial outcome for shareholder was one of the limitations of this measure, whereas the high achievement in short-term incentive plan and 100% vested in long-term incentive plan. The Quantas CEO's pay in 2018 were lower than the previous year. In conclusion, Quantas CEO is one of the highest paid of CEO in AS 100, which is a proof of the importance of non-financial performance in executive management.